So I have this modular dog gate here, and it comes with 16 panels. And so all it really is basically just these sort of panels that can interlock on the sides here with these notches, with these rods that go in between the notches to hold them into place. So because they are so sort of free range like this, like modular, you can adjust them to pretty much any size that they can fit into. They're not very heavy as like individually. They're not very heavy individually, the grates or the panels. So I can lift it up with just one hand and swing it around. But it works as a whole to make sure your dog stays within a certain boundary zone. So for example, I have my dog here. I'm just going to show you. So this is my shepherd. He's a full-grown shepherd. I'm going to show you just this section here in the kitchen. So I just set it up. So all you have to do again is get two pieces. I have this the main gate area to show you how to walk in and out. And then you have the panels here. So all you have to do is just line up the panels and make sure that they can interlock correctly like that. And you get a corresponding rod. It's going to fall on the floor. Corresponding rod, and just sort of goes all with one hand, so it's a little tricky. Just make sure they all go through the holes. And these are a little higher than the gate themselves, so if you're outside, they can go deeper into the ground. I just have it here as an example. So it's not hooked onto anything or anything like that. So this, I actually have this is actually inside out. This is supposed to be on the outside. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip that around. And that's how you're going to access the dog gate yourself. But you can see I can very easily adjust the size. So you have like a regular room, or you want to put your dog strictly in a corner or something, you can still do that with this cage. So now I have it flipped fully around to where the access latches are on the outside. And just for example, just assume that, just pretend that this is the whole thing put together. So I can go ahead and call my dog. What you have to do is lift up these latches here, and they'll release these prongs, which auto lock once you open them again, once you close it again rather. So again, I'm doing this with one hand, so I gotta do everything kind of in one motion. Put this down for a second. Okay, so now that's open, and it can swing freely until you close it, like that. Again, it's moving because, again, it's not connected to anything, but I'm gonna just show you a quick, my dog inside of the gate, as he's able to go in and out of the gate, and how I would lock it behind him once I was done. So let me go ahead and call him over. It's a little wobbly because, again, it's not going to do anything. Let me just say, so go on. Come on. Hey, go. Inside. Just like that. And then I could just lock it back like that, and it's secure. Well, secure in a hypothetical sense, but essentially that's what it is. So now he's behind the gate. So if this was, again, complete lock all the way around, I'm just showing this as an example because I have to put this outside. I have some people outside right now, but if you want, you can attach a couple more panels back there and then connect it all the way around, and you have a space for your dog to relax in and without feeling like he is sort of trapped necessarily. And you can let him out whenever you want. Again, this is locked. You can't open this unless for some reason he's really crafty and can get through all this, but you have to lift these up to open them, and there's two of them. So that would make it much harder for him to do it. But that's pretty much it. I'm glad the stakes are so long because that means that in the ground, they aren't going to go anywhere, conversely to being indoors or on some sort of uneven surface. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Further, so it doesn't give you a complete hold down unless you can really get in there. This, I locked it. It came with one lock instead of two for the gates. Seems like the deeper these can go, the better, but I can't get my finger in there. I'm gonna have to try something else. Other than that, I mean, it's good for small dogs, but for somebody like that one, I don't believe so. Nice little room, but it wasn't what I expected. But a nice size for the price.
Here is our solution for the double latch. So it's a top bottom latch, and we have tied paracord to the bottom, hooked it up and over, looped it through, and then tied it off here. And then we latch it with the carabiner just so it can't come loose. So when we go to leave, we grab this, and the top and bottom unlatch together, and it opens, and then we close it. So open, close it, and then hook the carabiner so the rowdy puppy can't get loose.
So this is a video of opening this thing from the inside. Oh, like so. Stay, Oliver. You have to do them both at the same time. When you're closing it, it'll latch automatically. That part's nice. These are the latches. But in order to open them, you have to do this and push or pull the gate, but you have to do them both at the same time, which is a real pain in the ass. And you can't really close one without the other one. Right, Oliver? Right.
We will be housebreaking this little beautiful little baby, but it's winter here in California and it's going to rain. So I put up the fence, a fence within the fence, as you can see. I also added this tent above for when it rains. So when I bring her out in the middle of the night, bring her right through the gate, She comes into this little area. She can go potty. It's nice and dry. And then we can go back to bed.
The bar will not go through the second hole on the new ones because it's the wrong size. Pull it up and then push it down. It just sticks there and won't even go through.
It's too big.
They're not interlaceable.
Oh, you're so good boy.